Today at Motor Warehouse we have this stunning 2020 Ford Fiesta. This is a 1 litre EcoBoost trend model, finished in black with a 6-speed manual gearbox. Car itself is in fantastic condition, very well looked after with only one former keeper from new. Now this is a 2020 but registered on a 69 plate, so it was just before March 2020 it was registered. It makes the car just over 4 years old, but what a lovely little car. As mentioned, very well looked after. It's very clean from the outside, you can see. Being a trend, this adds a number of optional extras over the standard one. So we did have 2 new shaped ones in. One was a 67 plate and this was the other. The 67 plate was a Z-Tech. This has many more options over that one. So starting off in the front, you can see that it has front fog lights, also got the rear fog lights, has xenon headlights, as you can see, with this very cool DRL around the outside of the headlight. Wheels upgraded to a polished finish. Very cool looking alloys, kind of like a turbine effect. Privacy glass. Coming on to the interior, we've got all 4 electric windows, electrically adjustable mirrors. It's got auto lights, auto wipers. We've got a multifunction steering wheel with cruise control and a speed limiter. Yeah, it's got a limiter as well. Most cars come with a limiter nowadays. Has a slightly more unique interior, which is specific to the trend, which has this cool kind of cross hatch, which reminds me of Fiestas of older days. So the early 2000 Fiestas, they had a similar kind of interior. So they're bringing some of the older designs back in the later models. Or they were. Fiestas, obviously, as we all know, are discontinued, so these are becoming quite rare. 6-speed manual gearbox. You've got USB just down there, which you can use for charging, and I believe it's for the CarPlay and the mobile apps. You've got Android CarPlay, etc. You can connect up. It's got DAB, Bluetooth media playback, and then obviously when it connects to your phone, you can then have the accessibility for navigation, etc. as well. Dual zone climate control with air conditioning. Nice and clean in the back here as well. So, lovely little car. Very, as the word says, as the trim level is trend, very trendy looking. It does have a very nice look to it for a Fiesta as well. It sits between, I think, that Z-Tech and titanium spec level. The titaniums, I think, are one step ahead or in a similar kind of thing. The trends were more of a special thing that they had done. Now, this specific vehicle has full service history. As mentioned, only one former keeper, with the last keeper owning it since 22. Really clean throughout. It has obviously done, I believe, 89,000 miles, but what you've got to take away from that is the fact that this car is very well priced because of that. Slightly higher mileage, but you're getting a newer vehicle for a much lower price. It runs and drives fantastic. There's not really much more I can say. I think it does well over 50 miles to the gallon as well combined, so it's got good fuel economy, lowering on the insurance group as well. Now, if you're after this vehicle and you think, yes, I want to do finance, where do I go? We offer finance facilities. We have a number of brokers and direct lenders standing by. Most of the time we can have you passed, approved and driven away within the hour. Again, subject to acceptance and so on and so forth. If you want to know more about the finance, if you want to reserve this vehicle, you want to come and view, which I would highly recommend, please give us a call, drop us an email, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon.